Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Welcome to the shadow frequency, where we dive into the eerie and unexplained, peeling back the veil of the unknown. I'm Juniper, your producer, and tonight we're venturing into the chilling mystery of the Edmonton UFO incident of 1967. A glowing craft, a strange silver sphere, and a cryptic copper plate etched with otherworldly symbols. This case will leave you questioning what lurks in the skies above. Matt, are you ready to take us into the shadows of Alberta?
Oh, Juniper, I've been itching to unravel this one.
I bet.
That copper plate's got my curiosity dialed up to 11. Hieroglyphs, glowing orbs, and a witness too spooked to go public.
Whoa.
This is prime shadow frequency territory.
You're going to make our listeners' skin crawl with this one. I can feel it. All right, Matt, take us to that eerie night in Edmonton. Let's step into the unknown.
Welcome, Shadow Seekers, to episode 160 of the Shadow Frequency. Tonight, we're transported to the cold, quiet night of November 4th, 1967, in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where a man known only as LR, an Italian immigrant, stumbled into a mystery that feels ripped from a science fiction nightmare. Picture this. It's 11:30 p.m. The Saskatchewan River is shimmering faintly under the moonlight, and LR is near the Riverside Municipal Golf Course. He spots a bright red light in the sky. At first, he thinks it's just an airplane, nothing unusual. But then, that light starts to pulse, hovering silently, no engines roar, no familiar hum. This is no plane. The object is round, glowing with a soft violet aura, and it emits a low, unsettling buzzing sound, like a swarm of insects vibrating through the air. LR stands frozen, watching as this craft defies everything he knows about the world. Then something even stranger happens. A smaller silver sphere detaches from the larger object, descending gracefully to the golf course below. It seems to touch down, lingering for a moment before rising back to rejoin the main craft. And just like that, the entire thing vanishes into the night sky, leaving LR alone with his racing heart and a story he's too afraid to share. The next morning, November 5th, LR returns to the site, driven by a need to know if what he saw was real. He finds something extraordinary. A 5-meter circular patch of flattened grass, as if something heavy had pressed the earth flat. Scattered around it are several 10-inch centimeter holes, like the ground was probed by an unseen force. And then, glinting in the morning light, he discovers it. A thin, copper-like plate, about 17.3 centimeters by 12.5 centimeters, barely a millimeter thick. Its surface is etched with symbols that don't belong to any human language, hieroglyphic-like markings, geometric diagrams, and patterns that seem to obsess over the numbers 3, 5, and 7. LR picks it up, feeling its fragile weight, knowing it's something profound. But he keeps it hidden, terrified no one will believe him and worried his immigration status could be jeopardized. What was this plate? A message from another world? A piece of technology beyond our comprehension? The symbols, with their eerie precision, suggest a purpose, perhaps a code, a map, or even a warning. The focus on 3, 5, and 7 is particularly haunting. In numerology, these numbers often carry mystical weight. 3 for creation, 5 for change, 7 for the divine. Could this be a deliberate signal left for LR to find? The flattened grass and those strange holes only deepen the mystery, hinting at a physical presence that night, something that touched our world and left its mark. LR's secrecy adds to the chilling allure. He didn't seek fame or validation. He hid the plate, guarding its existence like a sacred relic. This wasn't a man chasing a story. This was a man shaken to his core, confronted by something that upended his reality. The Edmonton UFO incident stands as one of Canada's most compelling, unexplained encounters, not just for the sighting, but for that tangible cryptic artifact left behind. Juniper, this copper plate is giving me chills. Imagine holding something that might have come from another world, etched with symbols you can't decode. What's your take on this so far?
Matt, I'm already imagining LR staring at that plate in the dead of night, wondering if he's holding the key to the universe or a cosmic warning. It's so creepy to think he kept it secret for so long. What's next?
Oh, we're diving deeper into the shadows. Juniper, let's take a quick break, and then I'll explore what this plate might mean and why it's still haunting us decades later. Over to you.
Whoa, listeners, how's your heart rate after that? The Edmonton UFO incident is one of those stories that makes you look up at the night sky and wonder what's really out there. Matt's got us hooked on this copper plate mystery, and I'm dying to know what it all means. Stick around because the second half is going to dig even deeper into this otherworldly enigma. We do have a bit of shadow news, a couple of recent paranormal tidbits. First up, a vlogger exploring Thailand's Khao Kala Hill, dubbed their Area 51, captured eerie footage of strange lights and shared locals' claims of telepathic communication with extraterrestrials. The video's gone viral, sparking debates about what's really happening on that hill. Next, at Hampton Court Palace in England, security cameras reportedly got a ghostly figure last month. Some say it's one of Henry VIII's spectral wives still wandering the halls. That's creepy stuff. Right now, it's time for our mailbag segment where we share your thoughts and stories, and I gotta reach over and hit this button.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency mailbag.
And today we got one from John R. in Virginia. Says, hey, Matt and Juniper, I just wanted to drop a quick note to say thank you for all the work you both put into the Shadow Frequency. I've been listening for a while now, and every episode feels like stepping into another dimension, eerie, fascinating, and somehow comforting all at once. Your blend of storytelling, research, and genuine curiosity is something special. Whether it's a strange time slip, a cryptid lurking in the woods, or an unsolved case, you always manage to pull me in and leave me thinking long after the episode ends. Well, we'll stop right there and say that's one of the reasons for this short-form podcast, is to give you enough information to, think about it. Then, maybe research it yourself. And it goes on to say, keep doing what you do. The world needs more voices shining a light into the weird, the forgotten, and the unexplained. You got a loyal listener for life right here. Well, hopefully we'll be doing it for quite some time to come. We're having a ball, and I know Matt's enjoying it as well. Keep your stories and ideas coming, listeners. You can drop us a line at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. All right, Matt, take us back to the shadows.
Welcome back, Shadow Seekers, to the Shadow Frequency. We're knee-deep in the Edmonton UFO incident of 1967, where LR found a copper plate etched with cryptic symbols after witnessing a glowing craft and a silver sphere over Edmonton's Riverside Municipal Golf Course. Let's dive into what this plate might mean and why it's still a haunting puzzle. The copper plate is the heart of this mystery. Its hieroglyphic-like symbols and geometric patterns aren't random. They're precise, almost mathematical, with a strange emphasis on the numbers 3, 5, and 7. Some researchers speculate it could be a form of extraterrestrial communication, perhaps a star map or a technical schematic. The plate's thin, fragile nature suggests advanced craftsmanship, unlike anything available in 1967. Was it left intentionally? A breadcrumb for humanity to find? Or was it an accident, dropped during a brief visit from beings we can't comprehend? The physical evidence at the site, the flattened grass and those 10-centimeter holes, supports LR's story. These weren't natural phenomena. The circular patch suggests something heavy. Perhaps the silver sphere made contact with the ground. The holes could indicate probes or landing gear, a hinting at a craft designed for exploration. This wasn't a hallucination or a trick of the light. Something was there, and it left traces. But here's where a shadow of doubt creeps in. Skeptics argue the plate could be a hoax, crafted by someone with a knack for metalwork and a flair for the dramatic. In 1967, UFO fever was high, and pranksters weren't uncommon. Could LR have fabricated the story, planting the plate to stir up intrigue? His reluctance to go public might suggest fear of exposure rather than fear of disbelief. Still, the precision of the symbols and the physical marks at the site make a hoax less likely. Creating such an artifact would have required skill and motive LR didn't seem to have. What keeps this case alive is its unanswered questions. The plate's whereabouts today are unknown, lost to time, or hidden away. LR's secrecy, driven by his immigration fears, means we may never know the full story. But the Edmonton UFO incident lingers as a chilling reminder that we might not be alone, and that some mysteries are meant to haunt us. Juniper, this case is like a cosmic riddle with no answer key. What do you think? Message from the stars or just a clever trick?
Matt, I'm leaning toward cosmic message, but that skeptic angle's got me second guessing.
Right.
Either way, it's spooky as hell. Wrap this one up, you think?
You got it. Over to you for the sign-off, Juniper.
And that's a wrap on episode 160 of The Shadow Frequency. We dove into the eerie Edmonton UFO incident of 1967, where a glowing craft, a silver sphere, and a mysterious copper plate left us questioning what's out there in the cosmos. From LR's chilling encounter to those cryptic symbols, this case is a haunting puzzle that lingers in the shadows. Thanks for joining us, listeners. Keep your eyes on the skies and your ears tuned to the frequency. Matt, say goodbye.
Catch you in the shadows, everyone.
Until next time, stay curious and stay
Bye-bye.
spooky. This is Juniper signing off.
This episode was produced with a commitment to exploring the unexplained while grounding our discussion in documented discoveries. All interpretations are speculative and intended for entertainment purposes.